Hi. So I didn't show my face for a few days, and I wanted to give an update about me feeling stuck in a way. So today I had like my birthday party with the girls because they made a surprise party for me, which wasn't as a surprise because I kind of knew of it. I knew it, and I spent a lot of times with my girls and we had a lot of fun, and it made me think about me feeling stuck and everything that's happening now in my life because everything is moving so fast. So I am going to go to another place. I will switch the place I'm living in, and it would be of course a new complete change because the city is also whole different. I will be in another city and a more artist friendly city. And me feeling stuck and all of that made me feel really worthless, and it also brought me to my thought patterns of always being worthless if I don't do anything or don't produce anything, which I'm not. Like me producing art, me producing anything, me doing anything doesn't change my worth as a human. But I think it feels that doesn't change the my pattern, like my thought pattern. And I just don't know how to feel about it. I actually didn't know why I started this video even, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start it and just record it. And I learned two things about myself in the last few days while reflecting on everything and trying my best on everything. Oh my god, it's so damn hard. And one thing I came to the conclusion of is you have to let yourself be in the stuckness. Like I had to let myself be in the stuckness. Did I overcome it? No. But I think instead of fighting against it and feeling like you are a piece of crap every time that you go like hit the wall, sometimes you have to just sit down in front of it so you know its weakness or just your own weakness and your own strength and what's your worth and everything else. And I know I'm really confused and I'm talking a lot of nothing, and you don't have to watch this a lot of nothing, but I'm just doing it first of all for myself, and I want to see if I can reflect on it because I wrote a lot about it, and I sometimes have the feeling I'm going through the same cycle over and over and over again with some little changes, and it pisses me off because these little changes don't change the fundamental of my life, but it changes so much that everybody thinks I'm always changing. And the second thing I learned a few days ago, or like during this process of me trying to reflect and reflect and reflect through just existing, to be honest, is sometimes you just don't have to think about the process, but just start the process. And one other thing is everything every old person preach about, like waking up early, eating healthy food, going on a walk if you don't feel like it, and to free your mind, writing it down, and having self-discipline really helps. I wish I was like wrong. I wish I was like just lying, but I'm not. And I felt today really weird about after doing one of my rituals. So I did a ritual to smoke a cigarette. I know, I know it says no smoking and so on, but I did a ritual of that, and with one cigarette only. And it was just as a sense of connecting with my ancestors and with every spiritual being supporting me. You don't have to be spiritual, by the way. And no, I'm not motivating you to smoke. Don't do that. It tasted like shit. And I was like, one of the rituals I always wanted to do is like my ancestors coming to my body and me smoking as a form of them smoking it, so they can get like an offer from me, exactly like everybody offers in any other religion or so on and so on. So I'm not a religious woman, but I'm a spiritual woman, and I believe in this shit. And if you call it demonic, you're an asshole. Just get a grip and go touch some grass, please. And I noticed during the day how much fun I had and how it brought me back to myself in so many ways, and me changing the city and me being just happy and bubbly and being myself, and how when you just are more in these human interactions, how much of yourself you didn't know exists or still exists just comes out. And I don't know how really to feel about it, because one part of me is just like, yeah, I'm happy, it happens, but other part of me is just always thinking about my art, about myself, about when am I gonna make it, when am I gonna make it. And it just feels so weird because I am present, but then I'm not really that present in anything that I do. Like, I don't feel present when I'm doing my art. I don't feel present when I'm with people. I just don't feel present enough. And I hate that because I don't give anything in my life enough attention. Oh, that was hard. I don't give anything in my life enough attention so I can give attention to myself. And I think that's what tested my beliefs so much after moving to the city, that slowed me so down, because I am like fast, 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 do. If there's a wall, you just hit it until you die, or until the wall falls off. But life is not always like that. It's not. And I don't care if anyone's like, you have to work hard, you have to work hard. Yes, of course, that's part of it, but that's like the easiest part of it, and you can't even get it right, because it's not about this working hard, but it's about how you work hard and for what exactly, what's the purpose behind it. Because a lot of things we search for, a lot of things that we are after, are also after us. They are, but they come in ways that we maybe don't see, that we maybe will think, no, it shouldn't have worked like that. Because not because the way to the goal is different than when you imagine, it means that the goal is different. And all of these things I realize and I know, but I feel so fucking stuck. And it always shows me self-awareness is nothing. Self-awareness is nothing. Like, you don't need to be self-aware nowadays. Not because it's not good to have it, but people who have it overdo it in a way that in a way that they sabotage themselves. And people who don't have it, like, are, I don't know, bitch, I don't know even where they are. I don't know if they are on a runway or what the fuck what they are doing, but there's no self-awareness for them. I don't know how they came to this world, but self-awareness wasn't coded in their bodies. And I just hate having that, because I rather be born an ignorant person who lives a happy life than being a person who's self-aware enough to destroy their own life in a way. And I know that me being self-aware itself shows why I wish for that. And I know I wouldn't really want to have it, but sometimes desperate times makes you do desperate things. And I don't know, I feel so weird about everything. And I wish I was just like not talking at all, but I have to talk to something or somebody. And I know I can talk to my friends, so I have enough friends to call. Not like you. I'm joking. Okay, don't shoot me. But I don't want to talk to them about this. I don't. It's not that I don't trust their intelligence or their well-being or so on, but I noticed a lot of my friends have like this picture of me in their mind that I am a really great person and I'm really smart and that I can go through everything just because I'm a person who, if they see a challenge, they just jump in and try to do their best. But not because I'm like that, I'm not confused, and I sometimes don't have self-doubt, or I don't like have blockages in so many ways. I'm at the end of the day a 22 years old woman who's trying to fucking live while having so many mental health problems and living in a society who just base you off of what you got through like things you don't even have any control of. It doesn't matter appearance, physique, or I don't know, degrees or intelligence and so on. I always hated these things about myself. I did a lot of times, and I never really appreciate having the face that I have right now. I always thought I was just really ugly, and not because I am. I think I'm a beautiful young woman, but it's just when society likes push the narrative so much in your fucking brain, you think you are really ugly, you are really stupid, you are really untalented, you are all that. And people always think, oh my god, you left that behind because you're so strong and you believe in yourself. No, babes, it's still there, but I have a stronger voice that goes against it. It doesn't mean the voice doesn't exist. I just was so tired of it. And exactly like how I'm tired of myself. I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of life. I'm tired of not having enough money. Not that I don't have like enough to live a good life, but not to live a life I want to live. And I'm not saying I don't know, like buying 600 mansions in a foreign country shit, no, but having the freedom to do every fucking shit I want to do without even thinking about the money. And all of these things are connected for me, but no one will understand me because I literally changed the subject of this motherfucking video 1,000 times. The only common denominator is me, is my ass. It's me talking, and it's about myself. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Bitch, like it's raining and it's so hot at the same time. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about, like what else to talk about. But I also I'm so tired of working so hard and not seeing anything and not feeling anything. It's so hard. People always like tell you, oh my god, do the things that you have fun doing it. But what if I just don't feel the fun? I don't feel the fun. I just think I feel the fun. I don't feel the fun. I think I feel the fun. And I don't know, I just do the next best thing and I just don't feel joy. I don't. And I want people to stop acting like, oh my God, you feel happy the whole time. Happiness is not a good goal to set in your life. It doesn't mean it shouldn't be like something you try to have in your life. It's a beautiful thing to have. But I never really experienced joy, like real joy in my life since I was 6. Okay, that was oversharing enough. Bye.